All right.
Yikes. Yikes.
50 is going to be nuts.
50 is going to be a bonanza,
This one's going to
dude.
suck, but 50.
49 has potential.
I don't think this has potential.
Really?
I'm
Think
out
this
of
will
it. It's too early.
That's true.
This might be our earliest cast ever.
12:40.
12:40 is
Wake
early.
up.
This is early.
Wake up time.
This is usually when I'm waking up.
That's good.
I usually woke up 40 minutes ago, and I'm still in bed
Chilling.
surfing the web.
Pretend we're in bed right now. Pretend we're both laying there surfing your phone.
All right. Cue up some fucking
I'm
incest.
against the wall.
Cue up some incest porn. Crack one off. Walk down to Starbucks. Get the day going.
What kind are you talking? Like, you go mother, son?
No, I'm talking stepdaughter or
That's not it.
stepsister.
That's not incest.
It's nice though.
It is nice.
I like what
it's
they're
an
up
added
to.
twisted element. It sucks when you're traveling that route, and then there's like a nice thumbnail, but it's like straight up mother son.
Yeah, whenever they do the mother son thing,
You're like, yeah.
I've heard ones where the guy is like real, like they're acting hard on it.
Yeah.
Like the mom son dynamic of like, mommy, what are you doing?
Ew.
Yeah, that's too much. Because then I'm like, am I jerking off to a fantasy of fucking my mom right now? Is that?
Well, not your mom, just that guy fucking his mom.
Yeah.
You're just appreciator of other people fucking their moms. Doesn't mean you want to fuck your mom.
Yeah, but I'm a staunch anti-motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm very anti-fucking your own mom.
Yeah, but I mean, doesn't mean you won't appreciate someone else
True.
pretending to fuck theirs and like some
True.
weird. That dude. Can you imagine getting the call? You went out to be a fucking actor, and they're like, "Hey, let's do a little porn." Like, all right, you go out there, and they're like, "All right, this lady's your mom." And you're like, "Mommy." That's how far you've fallen.
God, I wonder how often that's really happened. A guy fucking his mom.
Oh,
In
really in
life.
porn? Oh,
In
in
life.
life?
I don't think it's very.
I'd say 1 out of 200.
You think it's that prevalent?
Nah, actually, probably not. I'd say 1 out of
1
1,000.
out of 200. That means 1 million in America. Fuck
That's
their
not
mom.
that many. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
1 out of 200.
I think stepmoms is reasonable.
I would say every dude. If you don't fuck your stepmom, you're gay.
True. If you have a stepmom, listener, if you have a stepmom and you haven't at least fingered her,
At least tried.
fingered her at the Christmas party,
Oh my
and then
god.
she said no, and now it's your secret. That's pretty hot.
I mean, that's like
I'm getting hard down here right now.
stepmom is the only thing. It's like adopted cousin, stepmom. They're like as hot as it gets.
Adopted cousins.
Adopted cousin.
Adopted Asian cousin.
That's the
oh
ace.
my god.
That's the ace of spades in the middle
That
of fucking
is-
spank bank, dude.
In the
You can't-
incest world.
If you're in the shower and you can't get it off, dude, you just go AC, adopted cousin, dude. Fucking rip it.
The Joker is gay. The Joker is gay stepdad. You have 2 dads. You fucking dad.
You don't even have a stepdad, dude. You just fucking pretend your dad's your stepdad.
Yeah. Yeah. that's-
Anyway.
Ace of Spade is definitely adopted cousin. In
Dude.
for the holidays, she's like, and your family's like, she has nowhere to stay. We're gonna put her up in your room. Oh my god.
That's the curveball down the
to
middle.
welcome to the Thunderdome. You're
That's
in my
fucking-
bedroom now.
You're hitting the top of the bunk bed with the ropes, dude.
You'd
That's
probably
fucking-
come as soon as they said it. They're like, "Do you mind if she stays in your room?" And be like,
You get that first hug in front of her parents. You're like,
oh god, that's nice. Little
Yeah.
incest, kick this thing
yeah,
off.
that's good.
Yeah, incest porn. I feel like there was one I saw a long time ago.
Yeah.
That kind of, in my mind, kicked it off because it was like the first one I saw.
Which one was it?
There's one. It's like she's like a weird-looking, average-looking lady. She does a bunch of these.
It kind of intensifies it.
Yeah, it kind of made it hotter.
Yeah.
And it's like her and I guess her son or her nephew or something. And she's like, get in the bed. We have a big day tomorrow. And then he has a boner, and she's like, "What is that?" She's like, "Well, get rid of it." And then she's like, "Maybe if you put it here, this will help." And then he ends up fucking her. I saw it a while ago.
Yeah, that'll do it. You got imprinted on.
And then I think it's increased. I think that was a groundbreaking incest porn. I think they've all followed suit after that.
Yeah, anyone's that is just like some hot stepmom rolling in, be like, "Get out of bed." And he's like, "I can't, I'm hard." And she's like, "Oh, come on, Jason." Starts stroking him.
I
I'm
wonder
like,
why that's such a nice fantasy of like somebody making you come out of like it's their duty or like they're
Motherly
helping
instinct?
you. Not motherly necessarily, but just like them. Like there's doctor scenes like that. There's like
True.
where somebody just like makes you come. Just purely, I don't know.
Well,
There's-
that goes two ways because if you get married, you'll get a little bit of like duty fucking sex where they're like, fine, go ahead, put it in. And it's just like, fuck this. But if like you're watching someone, stepmom, be like, come on, we got to catch the bus. It's like, oh my God, yes.
Yes, episode 49.
Dude, my house has gotten really sexual lately. I told you about the dogs.
The dogs, yeah. Matt.
I just got a dog, and my girlfriend's dog sucks my dog's dick every morning.
Wow.
My girlfriend hates it, dude. Which is, I think, is weird to try to break that up.
I would not like that.
Why?
I would not like dogs sucking each other's dicks every morning.
My dog doesn't suck dick.
Well,
my dog doesn't even eat pussy, dude. He just gets his dick sucked.
That's incest porn, dude. That's his fucking adopted cousin. Your fucking dogs living the dream, dude.
Every day,
They're
dude.
like, you guys got to share a doggy bed. He was
She
just
literally
like, what?
she wakes up with his dick on her. She wakes up, and I see her like go over to his bed and just instantly start sucking his. And he has a wart on the side of his dick like Rasputin.
What? He has a fucking genital wart?
It's like he has like a cyst. He has like a dick like Rasputin, dude. He's got a wart on his dick.
Your other dog's going to die of throat cancer, dude.
Who?
Fucking.
She's going to get HPV?
The girl, yeah. If you suck someone's dick with, or eat pussy, isn't that what happened to Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas got
throat cancer, and he said it was because he was eating, who's that hot lady? He has a gorgeous wife. Spanish.
Oh my God, Selma Hayek?
Yeah, no, not Selma Hayek, but similar.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, it's because...
He claims that he got throat cancer from her pussy.
Eating pussy with HPV.
Dude, her pussy was too spicy, dude.
Like, you sure it wasn't all those cigars? Like, no, it was eating pussy.
It was eating the hottest pussy in the world.
True.
That'll burn your throat.
Carolina Reaper of pussy. But
yeah, that's been enjoyable to watch every morning.
Yeah, I would put an end to that.
Why? What if it's like an important dog ritual? She's like,
it's not an important dog ritual. Where they suck dick in the morning.
That's like it could be like a thing where they're bonding. And then if you get in the way of that, they could start fighting and become enemies.
Do you think that's a likely scenario?
I gotta recheck Caesar, dude, but I don't know. I gotta watch some Milan.
I don't think that was on an episode.
Caesar Milan. Caesar sucks their dicks. That'd be fun. Everyone's like, he's probably shocking those dogs off screen. He's just fucking sucking their dicks.
Bobbing, dude. Matt posted a video on Instagram of his dogs
flating each other,
blowing each other, and he played the song "Getting Some Head" in the background. How was that? Did that go over well? That video?
Yeah, got a lot of
good
great
reactions.
Responses, dude. Yeah,
I'm surprised people weren't upset by that.
Yeah.
I know my sister was.
Was she upset by it?
She told me. She was
people either really liked it or they really didn't.
She was like, Matt's fucking nuts.
Dude, they're dogs.
People, I'll tell you what, people that listen to this are like, dude, Matt is fucking nuts. Seriously, my cousin said it too. It's weird to go into like sister and cousin after that first part, but
you just got a rager.
I went over, now shut the fuck up. I went over to my cousin's house to watch the Notre Dame game on Saturday.
Did you?
And he was my cousin Frankie. He's a big fan of the cast. Frankie's nuts, dude.
That's the guy who wears the
he
gym
constantly
suits.
Gym shorts. He was wearing a UNLV hoodie. I kept making fun of him for being Las Vegas strong. He was like, UNLV's gonna rise up, Shaner. He's like, they're gonna be fucking tough. I think they lost by like 40 that night. But yeah, he was saying how fucking weird you are.
That's so funny.
He was like, your buddy Matt's a fucking space cadet. I was like, yeah, he's fucking wild, dude. He just posted a video of dogs sucking dick. Anyway.
It's funny. The funny part of the video is her neck's actually craning up and down. But you've been checking out on the
I saw it.
You know what I'm saying?
I was excited about it. I thought it was hilarious.
Have you been following the Las Vegas thing?
Oh, yeah, you have.
I've been trying to. I think I've cracked. I didn't realize there was a hierarchy to Conspiracy World.
What's that?
So there's like whole levels to it. There's a whole thing where people are called LARPs. So like there's people who live action role play being like a government mole, and they go on to conspiracy boards and like drop breadcrumbs, air quotes. So they just spread misinformation, and they're like, watch out for this. Trump's leaving us breadcrumbs right now. They're leading us to the thing. Dude, it's so funny. So I was getting into that, being like, holy fuck. And then they'd be like, no, he's a LARPer. Don't listen to him.
Oh, no.
So there's like serious guys who are trying to figure it out.
Oh, my God.
So fucking
They're
funny.
trying to figure it out on Reddit?
On Reddit, yeah. And they're just like, listen, you can hear there's clearly another type of gunshot. It's just like...
Yeah, it's just a fucking echo off the other tall buildings.
Like, look, a muzzle flash. And they're like, dude, every building's glass in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I saw that muzzle flash.
Saw the flash?
I know where it is. I saw it on my own. I didn't see it on Reddit.
Did you really?
Is it in like the middle of the building on the lower floor?
Towards the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Someone else let out a shot.
I saw a fucking flashing light on there.
Yeah,
I was like, is that where you're shooting from?
The glass wasn't broken, though. So
yeah,
like,
I mean, it was clearly a reflection.
Or some of the windows do open a little. Though.
I deduced that immediately. I was just like,
I'm
well,
a LARP, dude.
That's clearly a fucking reflection from one of the other flashing lights in Las Vegas. But that's nice. You're falling into the conspiracy theory realm.
I've been intrigued by it.
Have you? I remember I saw. What's that 9/11 loose change?
Was that a documentary?
Yeah, that was like the original fucking conspiracy theory, like online YouTube.
Is it good?
Loose change. Well, when I was 19 and I saw it, it was fucking crazy.
I saw.
I was like, whoa, think about it, man.
There was this kid when I had. Did I ever tell you about this? When I had fleas and I slept in my brother's house, and I had fleas in my house, so I slept in my brother's week for 2 weeks, my brother's couch for 2 weeks, and there was this Canadian who lived there.
Yeah,
and he would watch conspiracy videos every night.
Damn.
So I would lay on a pull-out couch, and this fucking Canadian would just lay there for fucking 2 hours, and just
That's nice.
As the week went on, it escalated more and more, and got like crazier to the point of like interdimensional travel and aliens and shit. And I was like 22, and I sold this kid some mushrooms before, and I like ripped him off really badly, and
nice.
Charged him like $60 for a little bag.
Canadian.
Fucking Canuck, dude, get out of here. Like, so that night he ate them. So I'm sleeping on the couch, and I just wake up and feel this dude breathing over me, and he's playing like, and then the ring of power.
Oh God, dude.
So I'm like one eye open on this dude, like, what the fuck this guy is doing? I didn't know he ate him.
Yeah.
Apparently he had gone upstairs and like sprinkled protein powder all over his room and wrote like nasty notes to my one brother telling him he was the devil and told him, like, my older brother, that he was like a piece of shit.
Wow.
And that, like, he got ripped off from mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
And he fucking just left and never came back.
That's a Canadian goodbye.
That was a Canadian dude. He took, because I'm laying there, he was hovering over me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he came back.
Dude, he almost killed you.
He probably would have. Then he dude was huge too. And he came back downstairs.
Well, obviously, if he's leaving notes in protein powder. That's how he communicates.
I just watched him fucking lug 2 duffel bags and walk out the door, and he never came back.
What do you think he was mad at? The shrooms?
Well, he used to sit in the backyard and like swing his golf club, but just hit dirt clods at the house. So my brothers would come out and be like, dude, knock it the fuck off. And he'd be like, oh, sorry about that. Oh, I'm cool. I'm sorry.
Why would he be hitting clods?
He would practice his golf swing. So he would just go like this and swing, but he was kicking up dirt that's hitting the house. So every day people would be like, dude, stop. Like everyone was like kind of like ragging on him all day, every day.
Fuck this guy. He sounds awful. And then he would practice his golf swing, and then he would come in and watch conspiracy videos and take mushrooms.
And then he ate mushrooms last night, freaked out and left.
I'd get the fuck out of there. Dude. I wouldn't want to live with your brothers and you. Being mean, dude. Fuck that.
You're so mean.
Yeah, fuck that.
They had 3 or 4 roommates like in a row. Pure freak shows. Every single one of them was an army guy who smoked crack. He got caught stealing from my brother's safe.
Oh God!
It was like a filing cabinet. So my brother woke up and his ears like crashing down the steps, and this guy was like laying there like, I've been asleep the whole time, dude. I swear. He's like full clothes on at 1 a.m.
He just laid on the floor and was like, I'm out. Yeah. I was asleep.
And they had a guy, fucking Cristobal. He was this dude, a Russian guy who lived in Chile, which is weird. He was like
a fucking hostile?
He was like a white Chilean, but he was like said he was of Russian descent, but from Chile. I don't know what this dude's deal was, but he loved my brother Tom.
Really?
He would walk around into town, pull the towel to his nipples.
Really?
Like, Tom, I am so much stronger than you. Like, so we were like helping move him in. So him and my brother are lifting a couch up, and you know how people like you hold the bottom of a couch, just one corner. He grabbed with one corner, then held his wrist with his other hand. I cannot lift it. So my brother started making fun of him. And then like 2 weeks later, my brother was like, they're like the end of the whole thing before it got real weird. My brother just got out of the shower and he was like in the room. He dropped down, was getting changed. And he said he just saw this dude's corner of his head peek into his room. My brother's like, Christopher, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, I'm peeping on you. He was like, get the fuck out.
I'm peeping on you? Jesus Christ, dude.
That's so funny.
That guy sounds great.
Cristobal
sounds great.
Cristobal put in a good, like 3-month chill in that house, and he had to get out.
What do you think he's up to now?
He like bummed around Drexel for a while, then he went back to Chile, I think. Dude, he was peeping on. He's like, I'm peeping on you. My brother said,
at least he was honest.
Yeah, dude, he's very honest.
Yeah, that's a good peep.
It was funny, man.
I peep on people like that.
You peep on Tom.
Peep.
He was obsessed with Tom's like physical strength and stuff.
Really?
It's like, you think you're strong, but you're not, Tom. You're not strong. I'm strong. Matt and Kevin are strong. You are not.
That's funny. Burke was making fun of me. I think I said this last time. Burke was making fun of us because all our impersonations just sound like Borat.
I know, dude.
Every time we do an impression, it's like, for me, Tom, you are not strong.
That's exact, dude.
Did I say this last time?
No, you said something about Burke.
The rest of it, this is probably not going to be funny to anyone else, but this shit has been stuck in my head for over a week now.
Yeah.
Since I got back from New York. So we just started, we were talking about Borat and how even though people say it like ironically now, like they'll be like, my wife, haha. Yeah. Like that's like a meme and like an ironic joke. It's still hilarious. Borat is still fucking hilarious. And then we started inserting my wife into famous songs.
Did you really?
Like, no, just back and forth. It was very fun. And I've had this song stuck in my head. Billy Joel is fucking like, I don't care what you say anymore. This is my wife. I don't know why. That's all right. I knew that wasn't going to be funny. But anything with that.
Watching you slide into that was nice.
My wife.
That was like, so there was Jim Carrey voice. Everyone was stoked on that for like 10 years. And then everyone talked like Beavis and Butthead for a little while.
Yeah,
and then it was Cartman.
Still got Cartman.
I do a little Cartman every now and again.
I hear Cartman every once in a while.
Cartman, and then Borat was like, I couldn't stop talking like Borat for like a year. Dude, that was like everything I'd say. I would say that constantly.
That's actually basically, now that you mention it, that's the range of your impersonations of people.
Yeah.
Like if it's a girl, it's Cartman voice. Yeah. Every time. If it's a female impersonation, you do Cartman. And then any foreigner, regardless if it's a Russian, Chilean. Like, Tom, you are very strong.
That's exactly how this guy talks. I'm peeping on you.
Nice.
There was this other dude who lived with him, and he was in a band. So he was like 19 years old, and he moved up with them. They're like fucking 30-year-old dudes living with a 19-year-old kid.
That's hot.
It was actually really funny. So this kid was in like a band, and he was like some guy. There was a neighbor up the street who would lie to him and tell him like, I have connections in Hollywood, like blah 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 blah. I swear, I think he molested this dude.
Really?
Because I met him one time, and he was like, yeah, hey man, Bill. He's like talking to me, and he's telling me like he like smuggles acid from Florida to Pennsylvania, and I'm like, yeah, that's not a fucking thing. Like that's not true. So he was like lying. He's like, I was like, what do you do? He's like, I'm a pen professor. I smuggle acid. I'm an entertainment mogul. And I'm like looking at this guy. I'm looking at his apartment. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. And the kid was sitting there like, dude, this guy's a fucking real dude.
Oh, you think he fucked that kid?
I think, dude. So he told this kid that was living with my brother that he was like, I set you up with, who's the guy? Tommy Lee?
Yeah.
The drummer?
Yeah.
Tommy Lee was starting a new band apparently. And he was like, yo, I got you on tour with Tommy Lee. You're going to tour Germany. So for 3 days, their one roommate walked around with his shirt off, just like writhing around like Jim Morrison. Like, oh, I'm probably going to be in Europe pretty soon, so you guys can have my room. I'm probably not going to need it. And the dude never called him ever again. So all summer, like, dude, what the fuck? When do you leave to Germany? He's just like, fuck you guys, man.
Oh, damn, dude. Can you imagine being a kid and being like,
he was 19
this
on the
legit.
cusp of like, I'm going to go with, of all people, fucking Tommy Lee.
Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Lee. He thought he was about to go tour with Tommy Lee.
Oh, man.
That was so funny.
That would suck to be like...
Yeah, to think you're about to be famous at 19.
This is sick.
Like, a bunch of 30-year-old dudes
being down
like,
to everybody.
He was, dude. He'd be like, you can have my room if you want. I don't know. I might keep it. I'll probably get some checks when I'm on tour and like send them back here. And we're like, yeah, all right, dude. Whatever.
Oh, man.
So that was...
Speaking of Drexel.
Yeah.
Do you see that the doctor?
Who?
Some doctor at Drexel's medical got in trouble because he was groping knocked out females.
How did he get caught?
I don't know.
Not that that's my issue with the thing, but like, how the fuck do you get busted for that?
I don't know.
He was like the Kill Bill doctor?
He was just grabbing tits. Which, actually, I think that should be legal.
Get a tit grab?
Doctor, if you're knocked out, no one else is in the room, doctor's allowed to grab your tits.
It should be like you have to pay $50 extra. And it's like, all right, won't grab your tits.
Yeah.
It's like $50 and I won't grab your tits.
We'll make sure no one grabs your tits.
I need to know how he got busted. I mean, he's probably on cam. The whole hospital's
It's got to be a
up.
security camera.
Damn,
which has
dude.
to be the funniest footage ever.
Oh, this fucking
like,
dude.
Grabbing a fucking tit. Look, this is not going to be a good take.
Yeah.
But, and I don't think I would have a problem with it, but
If someone grabbed
if like a super hot chick was out.
Yeah.
This is not a good
Hold on,
take.
but you're the doctor.
And you're the doctor. No one's around. You're a fucking 50-year-old guy with like a shitty wife.
Yeah.
Got some hot Drexel student or some gorgeous fucking 19-year-old knocked out with massive tits. You might give a little fucking... What do these feel like?
He definitely tested the waters, though.
Yeah, like with
elbow
like,
nudge.
unintentionally, like
just
brushed into him.
You get your shoulder up here, and he's like, oh, gets like the top part, the
Yep.
meat around like the armpit. Yeah, that's definitely something you ease your way into. I told you, dude, in grade school, I used to do that.
What?
When I was in grade school, we had our desks connected, and there was a girl who sat next to me with huge tits, and I would put my elbow. I mean, I've learned now, this is sexual assault. When I was like a little kid, I was in like 6th grade, and I would lean there like this and lean my elbows onto her table and like touch her boob with my elbow.
Nice.
And let it chill, like all during like grammar. Just be
Holy
like,
shit.
And then every now and again, she's like, stop. And I was like, what? My elbows is on the table. I don't know.
I don't know if you were as sly as you think.
She hit me with the hard line, dude. Well, dude, I mean, the elbow, it sat there for like 3 days. I was getting like tit on my elbow for like 3 days. I'm like, dude, school is so fucking sick.
Right now, there's a lady in therapy. Just like, and then
yeah, probably, dude.
he would mash his elbows into my tits. I'm a victim now.
I would sit there, dude, elbow out, like the most weird,
That's
uncomfortable position, and be like,
The old fucking tit to any part of your body
dude,
is
insane.
Hilarious.
I would just feel it and be like,
100%
I
tit.
think that's her tit. I'd be like, oh, the sweater would touch me, and I'd be like, oh fuck, and all of a sudden, like I'd get like tit meat pressed in. I'd be like, oh, we're back. We skeetered off the edge.
Things got ugly.
Things got ugly. Sorry, I know you guys. I know that's such a fucking. It's a letdown for you guys. You guys want to hear what we're talking about, but you know, some things you got to keep to yourself.
Yeah,
some things you got to delete.
You need to grow up.
Exactly.
And not listen to us talk about an old sexual assault story from the Philly comedy community.
Yeah, we try to do a little bit of like a serial type thing, like a little bit of a mystery to it, but it wasn't
pretty, much of a mystery.
Pretty lopsided case.
Pretty open and shut case.
We're trying to get like 18 episodes out of it.
We can serial the other one. The other one has a little bit of mystery to it. Not sexual assault. Straight up assault.
Good old
fisticuffs. That would be a good serial episode. But anyway.
That'd be one good one. We could just call them both and be like, dude, what's up?
No, that would be terrible.
War of the Roses. Put them on the line, dude.
Oh, shit. Should I talk about
That'd
that?
be hilarious.
We should War of the Roses them.
We should definitely do that. We should do a War of the Roses that connects the assaultee and the assault tour and be like, we're just kidding.
Oh, my God.
Who are you going to send him to? Oh, my God, he's not sending them to you. That'd be sick.
It's really funny. I hope that people know what we're talking. War of the Roses is this corny ass fucking radio thing where they call somebody or somebody calls into the station and is like, I think my boyfriend's cheating on me. And the game is now the radio station calls the boyfriend and they're like, hey, you just won a dozen free roses. Who do you want to send them to? As kind of a test to see if he sends them to his girlfriend or not. And I recently was requested to be on this because it turns out those are all actors. This whole time I thought those were real people, but they emailed me and were like, will you do this? And I had to say no.
Pulled out.
I couldn't be like, yeah, I'll pretend to be like, send him over to fucking Monica.
Oh my God.
And then have a fake girlfriend get on and be like, what? Who the fuck is Monica? Whoa, who's this?
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, Shay. I don't even care about you, bitch. That'd be fun, though.
I'll be with Tommy Bringliner in high school.
That'd be nice, though, to contact victims of assault
And have them,
have them War of the Roses there,
and have the
assaultor.
have the roses. Be like, who are you going to send them to? Be like, my current wife. Oh, fuck you. The girl just like hangs up. He's like, oh, hey, wait.
That's nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. And it's hanging. Be like, all right, Hollywood Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Geo in the morning.
I got nothing.
I started a beef one time.
I'm too tired right now.
Did I tell you I started beef one time between Chio and Preston?
No.
I at least attempted to. I used to call radio.
Who the fuck's Chio?
Chio in the morning. He used to be on Q102. Well, he's just some fucking dork from the radio. But I used to call him all the time and call Preston Elliott. Or is that his name? Yeah, Preston Elliott. And I used to talk shit. I used to call him saying I was from Chio to Preston Elliott. And be like, yo, why are you guys stealing our fucking segments? And they're like, we didn't steal shit from you guys. You guys took our shit. I'm like, fuck you guys. Stop stealing our shit. I had them like, we talked about this before, dude. We're not taking anything from... Dude, it was so fucking funny.
That's sick. You should keep doing that. That's hilarious.
I should keep that going. I used to call radio stations constantly and fuck with them.
You used to call radio stations?
I used to fuck with them constantly. I would drive into work in the morning at 6:30 and call and be like, you better stop stealing our fucking shit, Gio. Fuck you. This is fucking the intern for Preston and Steve. And he'd be like, whoa, who the hell's this? Fucking asshole.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's so fun.
That's really great. That's funny that you would call into radios just to bother them.
Just to bother them.
To ruin their shit. Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, like I was saying, this is too early for me.
Too early.
Right
early
now.
squirrely.
When I wake up early, I'm tired the whole day.
Are you really?
Like, just mentally, I feel stuffy.
That's how I feel when I stay up too late. I feel fucked up all day.
I'm a pure fucking night owl.
When I wake up with the sun, dude, I'm energized.
I can't be around the sun.
Really? You might be a vamp, dude.
I'm slowly turning into a vamp.
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
You should bite someone. That's the only time sexual assault's okay.
If you're a vampire.
When you're a 1,000-year-old vampire and you bite a woman, turn her into a vamp.
You love vamps, dude. I forgot you love, love the sexual psychology of vamps.
All I watch is fucking the originals. It's a spin-off of the Vampire Diaries.
Why are you watching this shit?
I watch it with my girlfriend, dude. It's a favorite show.
Damn it, dude.
It's so funny, dude.
My fucking bae knows the rules. If I'm even in the house, TV is mine, dude.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
She gets no fucking say.
We split. I watched The Deuce is my show. Which, dude, you watch The Deuce yet?
I haven't watched it yet.
Dude.
I know. I was watching Curb and Vice Principals.
Two good shows. But, dude, The Deuce, it's all about basically pimping and, like, the start of porn, when, like, porn first became legal. And they had I didn't know idea. They had the movie theaters, like the gay movie theaters, the hetero movie theaters, and like the heteros.
Beat off in there.
Dude, their hookers would sit in there.
Ooh.
And just fucking blow guys. But then they have the gay movie theaters.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's fucking... I walked by one fucking unknowingly for years down on 23rd and Market. I didn't know that's what was going on.
Wow.
Sure. So then the last week...
You would have been all over that.
Dude, it's full
if there were hookers in there blowing people?
I'm watching this movie like, fuck. Or the show being like, dude, that's fucking awesome. You're just in there watching porn and some lady comes up to you like, want me to suck your dick? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Please.
$20.
Yeah. So then, but they had the gay one. That was, the yin and the yang. It's all good ideas.
What's going on over there?
Same thing, but it's just the boys, dude. It's
just boys.
Dude, this guy's watching it, and this older guy, like accountant, comes up and he's like, are you liking the movie? And he's just like, go ahead. And the guy's like, and I'm like, HBO, dude, I'm telling you, that's their fucking sinister recipe. It's like, here's an awesome show, and you're like, I love the show, and they're like, now you got to watch guys butt fuck, and you're like, hey man, I don't want to watch this. Every fucking show they have is like,
yeah, Game of Thrones will toss some gay sex at you.
Dude. Where did I see the most dong recently?
Ozark had some tough.
Ozark had some serious
HBO,
stuff,
but yes.
Where did I see some serious? Yeah, Ozark had some. Yeah, The Deuce had some fucking dong.
I haven't seen The Deuce yet.
It's pretty good.
I'm excited. Now, the reason I control the TV in the house, is just because it's not like it's me saying you can't watch it. Like, she just refuses to watch it in front of me because I make fun of it. Like, whatever she likes, she won't do it in front of me.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Seems unhealthy.
I stopped because I used to make fun of stuff real badly, and then like even if I'm like listening to a song and someone doesn't like it, I just fuck it. Like literally, I can't watch. You can't even listen to the song anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
We got in the car the other day, and her Bluetooth. It was her car, and her Bluetooth is hooked up to her phone, so it just started automatically playing her shit.
Oh,
and it was like fucking Ed Sheeran or something.
Yeah,
and I was like, keep playing this, and she was like, no, turn it the fuck. Like she freaked out to turn it off. So I was like, Ed Sheeran fucking blows. You listen to this shit? It's like, what are you, fucking 15?
Dude, girls love...
And then I put on, like, hardcore rap, and she's like, all right.
That's so funny,
All right,
man.
tough guy.
Girls do like the fun, like, dude, that's the Ed Sheeran, all that stuff, Maroon 5. It's whatever is in there. There's a formula for, like, getting girls to like songs. And all you have to do is sing about, like, I will love you forever. And they're like, this sounds great.
You're the only one in the entire world. You're so beautiful. Like,
I never get weird boners for other girls.
Yeah, it's just the fucking princess mentality. Like, they're raised on the fucking one princess. Yeah. You're a princess. You're magical.
Woman. Yeah.
And then they turn on fucking Maroon 5 and Ed Sheeran, and they're like, you're a princess. Like, yes, I remember this. Used to have a jasmine tent.
Yeah. Whew. Think about your hot cousin in that fucking, that adopted cousin in that jasmine tent, dude. Whew.
How old are we talking now?
We're talking. I just had a bump, bump, bump.
Yeah, you had to bump it up.
24.
I was shooting low. I was thinking we're both low. I
was like, oh, dude, I'm talking. And I was like, the fucking My Little Pony started fading off the walls. I'm like, place with hot guys with abs. I'm like,
you're doing the Inception building fucking scene, like, shooing away fucking ribbons and shit. Yeah, that's well, kids can be hot. Speaking of hot fucking kids,
who?
Drexel.
Whew.
Good Lord, dude.
God damn.
All right. Caitlin's going to hear this and be upset with me.
Okay.
But there was a girl in there. And I wasn't trying to fucking, I wasn't in love with her. I wasn't talking to her. Relax, Caitlin.
He wasn't in love with her.
You're the only one, girl. You're number one, even though your taste in movies and TV sucks dick. But, fucking... This girl, so like it was like my spidey senses. It was unreal. So I was there late. It was like 10 when I was there. I was crossing the elliptical.
Yeah.
Balling out.
Just popping it off the tracks. You're probably moving around the gym in the elliptical.
It was smoking. Yeah, it was. It was shifting quite a bit.
You're like a transformer just walking around.
But I just, for some reason, I just turned around and looked the other side of the, not the other side of the gym, but like it's rectangular. So I looked at the other side.
And Jillian Michaels is right behind you.
There was a girl with like the type of yoga pants you see like in porn, like a joke. It was unreal.
With like the pieces missing?
The fattest fucking ass. It looked like an Instagram model type. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
I'll give you a porn category.
It was...
let me give you a porn category.
One where you rip open those yoga pants.
No, women squirting out of yoga pants.
Ooh, I think they're just peeing their pants, but that's...
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
I've seen that. They're just pissing their pants.
Whatever.
But, yeah, I've seen that. It's nice. Lost my train of thought. Anyway,
so this fucking...
She was so fucking hot that I honestly considered, because Six and I were texting.
Yeah.
He was at home watching the Bears-Vikings, sending me like clips of the game. He was like, look at this hit. I was like,
my God.
I honestly almost took a picture of this girl.
Yeah.
She was that fucking hot.
Dude, if you got
I almost risked it all at Drexel.
You would have gotten my gym
I would have
membership.
gotten arrested. That would have been assault, dude. That was on a college campus. I'm fucking 29.
What if you just did like a selfie and like happened to get her in the background?
I mean, it would have been clear. There were
4,000%.
There were like 4 people at the gym in the entire thing.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever take a sneaky pic and have your flash go off?
I've never taken a sneaky
Not of a
pic.
girl. I'm just saying, just in general, of something like funny.
I was with a guy when he did that, and it was fucking hilarious.
I did it one morning.
Full flash,
Dude.
and the girl's like, "What the fuck?"
I did it one morning. I was in a Dunkin' Donuts at like...
flash on
Dude, it was like 7:10 in the morning. I remember I had to get to work at 7:30. I remember I was on time. It was like right before work, 7 o'clock in Dunkin' Donuts, and there was this fucking dude, and there's big, fat fucking guy. Huge, dude. Waddles up to the counter, and it's him in front of all the donuts. I'm like, God, this is such a funny picture. So I went to take it, and the whole place just went, exploded in a flash, and I was like, oh, fuck. People turned around like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, man. I was after a show, I was at a bar with this comic, and this girl was sitting, it was a small room, and this girl was sitting at the other side.
Yeah.
It was like a pub that was like in a house for some reason. Like the upstairs was like a living room.
Gotcha.
So we were just sitting on a couch. She was on the other couch by herself. She was pretty hot, but not like...
Not picture enough.
Not this guy fucking turning around and taking a picture of her with his flash on.
Oh my
So
God.
it was enough that she got up and was like, delete that right now. Let me see that. Fucking delete that.
Really?
And he was like, oh, I was just taking a picture of the mirror. Because she was sitting behind a mirror. And she was like, no, you fucking weren't. And I was with him. I was like, no, he wasn't. Delete that, you fucking creep.
What was she wearing?
I don't remember.
Was he trying to catch an upskirt?
No, he was just taking a picture of her sitting there.
I had a kid in my grade school who got busted for the old mirror on the shoe.
What? He did that?
He actually
fucking
did
idiot?
it. He actually did it. He got busted.
Yeah, of course you could bust it.
A kid in my grade school, he would be like, check this out. And he would just stick his... I went to Catholic school, so it was all dresses.
Yeah,
So he would fucking just stick his foot out with a mirror, and you'd be like, yo... I remember being like, what? And the teacher called him in like an hour afterwards. Like, yo, get that off your foot. It was during the prayer. We'd all stand up to say the prayer, and he would go like this. He'd be like,
damn,
he'd go like that.
During the fucking Our Father.
Dude, I think during like the Pledge of Allegiance, this dude was like checking panties.
That's how you show respect to America.
I know.
That's better than taking a knee. That's better than everything.
Just upskirts.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the hot Drexel chick.
Yeah. Oh, so what happened?
Nothing. She left, and I watched her the whole way walk out. I think we made eye contact like 5 times, and I kept looking away. But it was just funny to see. Like, it's like, what the fuck are you? She was wearing like a sports bra, and like it was crazy.
Yeah, man. I see that a lot when I go to the gym, when it's just like full on spandex,
What are you doing?
leaned over butt exercises, and it's like, all right, I get it, you're working out, dude.
Yeah,
but
you're
it's
hot.
like, Jesus fucking Christ, like enough.
Yeah, it's but then again, I mean, it's even funny when a guy's hot too.
Yeah.
Like, I went in to get my fucking morning coffee today.
Yeah.
And there's just this hot ass dude working at the Saxby's by our house.
He
was
hot as
so
fuck.
fucking hot. It was so funny.
That is funny,
Like, I
dude.
just looked at him. I was like, what a faggot. Look at this fucking guy just going around like,
Hey, what's going on?
Cool, totally. I work down at Saxby's. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that does. It is when hot guys go to the gym. There's a lot of guys who wear like fucking spandex suits to the gym, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Dressed like Spider-Man, hit the gym.
Yeah, and you usually wear like a painter's outfit and do pull-ups.
I wear nothing but cargo. I got actually reprimanded at the gym
For what?
because I wore fucking cargo khaki shorts, and they're like, you can't have zippers or buttons. I'm like, dude, just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, wow.
Get out of my fucking way.
Did you say get the fuck out of my face and you chalked up your hands?
Yeah, I chalked my fucking hands, slammed the weights. I told you I'm a lunk, dude. The yellow light goes off on me.
Are you lunking? What's the name of your gym?
Well, now I'm going to Philly Sports Club. But
Philadelphians.
I still belong
if you
to
want to
Drexel.
catch Matt being a fucking absolute weirdo,
A lunk, dude.
come down to Philadelphia Sports Gym. You want to see a guy do pull-ups in cargo pants?
Yep.
Here's your man.
I got some cargs on right now.
Are you rocking cargo?
Cargo fucking
Oh
cat.
shit, he's got cargo camo
Yeah,
pants
dude.
on.
I'm wearing these at the gym right after, dude.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You're gonna wear long cargo camouflage pants to the gym.
I've done it before.
That's the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah, it's sick, dude.
That's the equivalent of the guy who wears jeans to basketball.
yeah, dude.
It really is. Like,
that
you're
guy's
just fucking weird.
always the best guy on the court.
That guy's always the worst. Always, but he plays the hardest defense. He's always fucking like scrappy.
You're always about to say if you play against a guy in jeans, you're going to get at least a couple scratches.
Yeah, you're getting
If
fouled.
he always has long, fucked up nails.
No
he's
blood,
like,
no foul, dude.
yeah.
And you're literally bleeding. But yeah, I wanted to clear that up because I know Caitlin's gonna
About
be
that
fucking.
super hot chick.
Yeah, there was just a hot chick that was. It was funny to see her
Yeah.
out.
Well, I
it's
mean,
it's
of
just
course.
funny to be like, what do you think? You're fucking slick. We know what you're doing.
Yeah,
You're just being a hot lady at the gym. What the fuck?
Well, that's a whole. That's a whole thing too. That like you never get in a guy's life, like waking up and being like, "Do I look pretty today?" It's not really, it's not really going through your head.
No.
But that's like a fucking serious focus for
Yeah.
girls. So like to attract that kind of attention is like a big deal.
Well, yeah, and I'm not used to that. I'm not used to going to the gym with girls being around.
True.
The only time I ever went to the gym in my life, all bros.
Yeah.
And you can just fucking lift, and that's it.
Yeah.
You're not worried
Well, plus,
about.
dude-
There's no competition. When there's hot chicks in the gym,
Yep.
then the dudes get a little fucking weird.
And they're all pumped up
Yeah,
and
then
shit.
there's some fucking.
It's a weird environment, man.
The gym is very weird.
If I lift once for the next 3 days, I walk around just like I'm fucking huge. I walk when I'm
dude.
lifting in that gym and I see hot chicks, I'm like arms all the way out, just like, oh my god, what's up?
I'm the ultimate eunuch in there. Dude, I go in, I'm fucking old and fat and pale. I just go in like a baggy West Virginia t-shirt hit the elliptical, get the fuck out.
He's got a big
I
gulp
have
on it.
zero fucking sexuality.
Dude, I can't. I walk around in there and I'm just like,
ooze
I'm
fucking
the
sexuality,
biggest
dude.
in it. I feel huge. If I lift it all, I feel enormous, dude.
Are you still getting swole?
I'm getting swole, yeah. Dude, fucking.
Holy shit, Matt is fucking swole, dude.
I have the opposite of body dysmorphia. If I lift once, I'm like, oh, I'm fucking jacked for 3 weeks.
Yeah. I lost some weight. I lost a
Yeah,
little
you
weight.
slimmed down a little.
I did slim a little.
I gained
that's
like,
nice.
Gained like 10
I
Ps.
need to lose about a good 40 more pounds before I'm
I'm
human.
I'm trying to get jacked enough to where, like, when I inevitably fail to reach my mark in entertainment, I can murder-suicide my whole family, and they'll be like, oh, CTEs.
Benoit, dude.
CTEs. Yeah, like, this dude definitely had
Benoit, these motherfuckers.
But you got to be jacked. Otherwise, you're just like a white nerd. If you're jacked, you're like, dude, he clearly had fucking CTEs. You can get away with anything, dude. That guy who was snorting the coke, the fucking Miami coke, that guy has CTEs, dude.
No, that guy's that guy's the fucking best, dude. He's just doing coke off a chick. Wasn't he like, I wish this was your pussy right now? It's like, whoa. That's fucking sick.
That guy definitely went to a strip club, fell in love with the stripper. She gave him a little bit of coke, and he was just fucking sprung, dude. I wish this was your pussy right now.
Such a white guy fucking thing to say.
He's doing his teeny lines of dude. That video, you have to see that video.
I didn't watch it yet. I've seen stills of it.
You've seen the video?
I haven't seen it.
What? I have it right on my phone.
Fire it up. I'd love to see it.
Holy shit, it's so fucking funny.
So this is a Miami Dolphins offensive line coach, I think?
Yeah.
That's sick. Offensive line coaches are the best.
So this is the
it's the best coach on the team.
This is the guy just fucking get into it.
Hey babe, miss you, thinking about you. How about me going to a meeting and doing this before I go? And there's those big rains falling, but I miss you. I miss you a lot. What do you think? Crazy? No, babe. It's gonna be a while before we can do this again. Because I know you're gonna keep that baby. But I think about you when I do it. I think about how much I miss you, how high we got together, how much fun it was. So much fun. The last little bit before I go to the meeting. Is that fucked up, babe? You think? I think not. I wish I was looking at this. Fucking pussy.
Yes, dude.
You think it's fucked up? I think not. I wish I was looking this off your pussy.
Dude, what the fuck was that?
That's how you get your girl wet, dude.
Send her a video of you doing like 3 tiny lines of coke off your desk. What the fuck was that guy
That's
thinking?
how you get pussy, dude.
That makes no sense.
Dude, I'm telling you,
that makes no
my
fucking
spidey
sense.
sense tells me that he met a stripper, fell in love with her, they did a little coke, and he was probably on like a team trip to like wherever the fuck they were.
Yeah.
That's why he was like, we won't be able to do this again for a long time, but I'm thinking about you whenever I do. He probably fucking met some little hot Puerto Rican bro. She's like, try this, Poppy. And he was like, yeah, the Dolphins want to go 14-1.
The Dolphins, they fucking suck. That's so funny. Got a coked out coach.
Oh, dude. That's actually great to have like a coked out line coach.
Yeah.
Dude, we're going on.
Yeah, he get you fired up.
Dude, he was probably so funny at that meeting. He probably unbuttoned like 3 of his buttons and was like, oh, whatever you guys want to do.
He's like a fucking, he's like a nerd that's doing drugs for the first time.
Yeah.
He's like, you see this? You think this is cool? See what I'm doing right now?
You probably think I'm crazy.
I wish we were kissing. I wish I could make out with you right now. Touch your boobs.
It is funny because he's doing the tiniest little lines of coke. And he's like, oh, you probably think I'm crazy right now.
You think I'm crazy doing this before a meeting? I wish this was your pussy. What the fuck, dude?
The meeting's probably hilarious. They're like, we need better blocking. And he's like, yeah, we're going to get good blocking. We're going to have the best.
Yeah. He did have an air of Trump to him.
Yeah.
His weird tone and the way he spoke, it was very odd.
That's,
He's
dude.
Like, you and me, we have fun. We have so much fun. We're going to have fun. I wish I was doing this off with your pussy.
That was every white guy when Trump won. Every morning, that morning we all woke up and were like, oh, you probably think I'm crazy for this, don't you?
I'm crazy for this Trump victory. I'm going to do some cocaine. I wish this was right off your butt. I'm going to fucking kiss your butt cheeks.
I gotta start sending shit like that to my girlfriend.
I mean, I think that guy lost his job not because of doing coke, but because of how fucking corny he was.
You think? Yeah, I mean,
that
if you
was
got
the sheer embarrassment of being around NFL players and being that fucking gay.
Yeah.
If that guy was my coach, I'd be like, dude, you are a fucking idiot.
If you got caught doing coke, it'd have been like, all right, we'll work. But that video, dude, of him being like, yeah, I'm doing this before a meeting. You probably think I'm crazy, right? I'm gonna lick this off your pussy.
There's one part where he makes direct eye contact with the camera. He's
I know.
And we have a lot of fun together. So much fun.
Dude, she definitely fucking gave the video up. She was like, oh, that's hilarious. There was some girl who was like,
look at this moron.
Like this guy, she was showing her friends, like, that's Miami Dolphins coach. And she was like, I'm going to give this to the Daily Mail. He was like, fuck. I thought that stripper would safeguard my fucking dangerous video.
What a fucking stupid video. To just be like, hey, here's the most incriminating thing I have.
Yeah.
I'll give this to you.
Yeah. Strange lady that I'm probably cheating on my wife with.
What a fucking unseductive video of just you doing coke.
True.
There's nothing.
Well, that's a weird, yeah. I don't.
Crazy? You think I'm crazy?
That's a weird coke couple thing where it's like, I'm wild, I'm fast. I'm gonna do this coke in my desk and head on to the office.
I thought once you were 25, if someone did coke around you, you were just like, oh, cool. No one's impressed by you doing coke.
No, not at all. But I'm telling you, when that guy probably is 55, some lady gave him coke and he was probably like, this stuff's fucking great.
That guy's the best.
This chick's the best.
There's no way he's turning this.
I love her.
There's no way he's turning this around.
He's gonna go to rehab.
He's gone, dude.
Oh, dude, he's gonna start smoking crack.
Yeah.
The fact that video surfaced.
Yeah, he's done.
Just gonna become a full vagabond.
Yeah.
He's gonna find his girl though. He's gonna fuck that chick up for leaking.
He should kill her. He should do some blow and kill her.
That's a fucked up leak.
That is.
That's the equivalent to leaking a female's nudes. How those women actresses get their nudes leaked. It's like
somebody hacks those usually.
You think someone hacked his fucking coke video?
I think that Puerto Rican stripper hacked her own cell phone.
She hacked her fucking Metro PCS, dude, and sent that thing out.
Dude, that was for the victims of the hurricane.
You think he was doing that? You think he was doing that for the victims?
Just get your power back on, Puerto Rico. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine the magnitude of having a video like that spread about, have that spread about you?
No, I can't. Dude, I was up. I tried to go to bed early last night. I went to bed at 1. Mm-hmm. I had a fucking panic attack basically till 4 a.m.
Oh, you had a long one.
Not a panic attack, but just I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
It ended up fucking Googling people from my past and see what they're doing. I'm like, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was nuts. It'd be
so funny if you made the exact same video last night. You're in your phone right now, it's fucking weird.
The anxiety of just a regular. I was totally sober.
Uh-huh.
Just a regular day anxiety gets to me. Imagine the anxiety of waking up and being like, what in the fuck did I send that for?
Yeah.
You'd have to call her and be like, please, God, I'll do anything. Delete that.
Yeah, but it's too late, dude. That thing hits the net. It hits the Daily Mail, dude. You're gone. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Just enough of being like, am I on the right track? And laying in bed oh.
I would not be upset about using cocaine. I would be upset about how fucking corny that guy is. I'd be like, damn. It's just it's just like when they catch someone cheating.
Yeah.
Or a politician and then they read the texts.
Like when Wiener got caught, dude?
Yeah, when they read out the texts. I wouldn't be embarrassed as much as when they're like, oh yeah, baby, that sounds hot. I'd love to see your titties.
Oh,
when some local news reads your text on the news.
Dude, that I told you about one of my exes when her dad cheated, right?
No.
I told you about that, didn't I? When I was dating this girl when I was younger and her dad got caught cheating. So they kicked him out.
Yeah.
And me and this dude didn't get along at all. So he came back. I think I told you about this, but I didn't tell you the other part.
Yeah.
So he was cheating with his neighbor across the street.
Fuck yeah.
And the girl had a bisexual husband who was getting his freak on as well.
Fuck yeah. Shout out Alex Perlman.
Yeah. So then there was another guy who lived in the neighborhood who got caught. All the wives descended on their husbands finding out. So one guy got caught leaking nudes to this lady. All these dudes found out the party was on with this lady. So they're leaking nudes and shit. But the guy came back and the lady read one of it. He was sending her love letters. So she hacked his email and found he was sending her Beatles or
yeah.
Who sings that? The Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice?
Oh,
He wrote the lyrics and like added their names in throughout the lyrics, dude. It was so fucking gay. And she's reading this guy, his head's down. He's just like, I know. I'm 17. I'm just sitting there like, yo,
Dude,
bro.
I told you I was gay when I was younger. I wrote some poems. If any of those
Yeah, but
things,
you were 17, so
it
it's
doesn't
50.
matter. If any of those resurface, I am fucking devastated. My ex-girlfriend sent me one that I wrote to her, like mocking me.
It's just
a few years ago.
just descriptive. Like, you
It
think
was-
I'm crazy for doing this here?
It was basically that, dude. It was so fucking bad. And I was like, I was like, you need to destroy that. You please destroy that.
Oh, how many are out there? I got a couple floating around. I wrote love letters in high school to this girl.
I wrote a poem in college.
Nice.
When I was with my
That must have been
ex-girlfriend.
sick, dude.
It was so, I mean, it was...
Does she still have it?
She had it, like...
She didn't destroy it.
4 years ago? She still had it?
She still has it. She
No,
wrote
she
it.
probably destroyed it now.
She probably folded it up and put it in a locket. In her
But
neck.
good lord.
Can you know any of the bars?
Of course I know the fucking bars, dude. You think I'm gonna fucking recite them on here? Oh my god, I'm remembering them now. It's fucking killing me, dude.
Give me like two bars,
No,
dude.
even one,
Give me,
I
dude.
would be so embarrassed.
Shades about to puke mom spaghetti right now, dude.
I'm so fucking embarrassed, dude.
Dude, you only get one
fucking-
chance, dude.
I should get ahead of the story. I should get
You
ahead of
only
this.
get one chance, dude. Dude, you're like B Rabbit right now. You gotta recite your love poetry.
I cannot recite my love poem.
Dude, please recite your love
I
poetry.
can't, dude. There's no way I can.
Roses are red.
No.
It
I was a
deeper
fucking great poet, dude.
Damn.
It was really good. But,
Can I guess words that were in it? And you have to tell me if they're in there or not?
go ahead.
Eternal.
No.
Okay.
Is that the only one you had locked up? Yeah. No Eternal. I wasn't. Oh, man. Anyway,
Oh,
let's
my
get
God.
the fuck off this subject.
Anything about the pouring rain?
No.
Okay. Hearts.
I don't think hearts. I don't think I was very cliche.
Corazon.
No.
Spanish. Oh,
Although
I thought you
Spanish
went
might
Spanish.
have, it was right around that period
Yeah.
where I was getting into Spain.
Flowers.
No flowers.
Ocean.
It was a lot of literary references.
Okay.
Which makes it, that's what's even more embarrassing about it. I like referenced all of my favorite books in it.
Oh my God.
Like, I just can't. I'll tell you this: Mechanical Hound was in there. That was 2 words that were in that poem. Mechanical Hound.
That was the autobiography of Anne Frank.
Oh, of course. I was like, I'd love to hide in the attic with you.
I love to storm your attic.
I'd say, aren't we crazy for this? Hiding from the Nazis up here. Right up your pussy.
I told you, I already said that before. My brother found my stash of love letters.
Oh, my
and I
God.
beat his fucking ass, dude. He
I
gave
wish
them
there
to
was somebody
everyone.
I could beat up for this.
Yeah, he beat up her.
I can't beat anybody up for this.
Beat her up.
No, this is all my doing.
True.
No little brother exposed
Well,
me.
how old are you?
I was late too. I transferred like 4 times in college.
Oh, this was in
I was
college.
like 23. I was like 22.
That's sick, dude.
No, it's really fucking
Gotta
embarrassing.
read it all. You have to.
Really? Well, it was like,
Do you have the whole thing committed to memory?
no. No.
Dude, that is so funny.
That's devastating.
What?
That poem.
I wrote poems online when I was younger.
Yeah, but you're talking like young, like
19?
8th grade. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, 19, 18. I wrote sick fucking poems.
Imagine getting your hands on one of those.
I'll fucking pull it up right now. My bars are fucking
No,
sick,
you
dude.
won't. You're
Yeah, I
fucking.
will.
No, you still have your own poetry.
I put it online, dude, on storymash.com.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You released poems about love?
Well, it's not about love, dude.
All right. Well, then fuck that.
True.
It's not as embarrassing. Although, yeah, fire it up. I'd like to hear one of your poems. Still, I did just left you off the hook there.
Fucking read it.
Read it. You got to read it to the listener.
I'll see if I can find it.
Listener, do you have any gay poems?
Let me
if so,
see. Yeah, call them in right now.
call them.
But you can't call us. I'd have to find them. Oh, shit.
Where are we at time wise? We got to be done. We got to be done by this, right?
Let me see. Yeah, I think
This has
we're
got to
pretty
be
much
like an
done.
hour and a half.
No, we're at 54 minutes.
Oh yeah, because we deleted about a half
This what we deleted our serial
hour.
podcast.
Very spooky podcast
yeah, that
earlier.
was, dude. That was serial.
Yeah, that was. But yeah. Again, it's like in fucking To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
The most embarrassing part is when they're reading the fucking texts. If you like, have you ever sexted anybody or anything like that? If somebody reads what you wrote,
oh, dude, it'd be fucking done.
It's unbelievably
dude.
embarrassing.
So this happened to me. Oh boy. Speaking of which,
yeah,
this is the worst fucking timing. The night before, I was moving in, new place with the girlfriend, dude. New beginnings, everything's going well. I had this new phone, so she uploaded all my shit on there. Mm-hmm. So she's going through all my pictures and videos and all this stuff.
Yeah, I know about this.
You hear about this?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, dude. So
it's like the KGB, dude. You gotta hide that info.
We were broken up. State. We were broken up. I was doing my online dating, and some girls would like send me a picture of yourself.
Oh no.
So I would have sent a video. I'd be like, yo, it's me, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not sending a picture. So I have this video, dude. It's me be like, hey, and like, so she pulls it up and goes, what's this? And starts to play it. And I was like, no. Snag
Let
it
me
from
hear
her.
what you said in the video.
Literally,
I know you remember it.
It was just me being like, hey, it's me. It was the 20-year-old, dude. So I was like, sorry, I look so old. I haven't really slept last night. But yeah, it's me. What's up? It was real quick. It was just me fucking around.
All right.
And I was like, I look like a geezer. But she was like, what was that? And I was like, it was just like a video I sent to some girl I went on a date with. She's like, let me watch it. And I was like, no. And dude, like her roommate sat there and was probably like, what the fuck?
Oh god.
So we had an icy fucking night before we moved downstairs. We just sat.
God.
I'm like, we weren't together. She's like, I know. She's like, why won't you let me see it? I was like, dude, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Damn, you sent a video?
Yeah, dude. Introductory video.
That's a fucking weird thing.
It's a sick move. I'm not sending a selfie, dude. I hate taking pictures of myself.
True.
So she's like, send me, and like on the internet, it's like you got to prove you're a real person. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, I'll send a fucking vid.
Damn, that's weird,
dude.
Internet dating's fucking gotta be so weird.
It is weird.
I'm never.
It's weird until you get head and you're like, whoa, this is fucking sick. You're like, this is sick.
Oh,
yeah, that's sir.
That's the worst part of To Catch a Predator.
Watching them,
not
those
even
retarded
them
guys
trying to fuck a kid. That crime is not as heinous as
the stuff they wrote.
The atrocity that Chris Hansen commits when he's the most guilty person.
True, reading that shit out loud.
When he reads somebody's sex out loud
on television.
It's like, oh yeah, baby, I could teach you what a real man does. From Crazy for the Nats, like from Washington Wizards fan. Like, oh man, it's like, oh yeah, baby, do you ever masturbate? What do you think of when you masturbate?
Didn't he get caught like cheating on his wife?
He did something, yeah. Old Hansen's a little.
I mean, you can't. That's karma, dude. Of course. Imagine the enemies, dude. Who there's probably a fucking like Batman
there's
tower.
There's probably 90 retards and a bunch of Indian dudes that are going for his fucking throat.
There's a whole network.
I'd kill him.
I'd
fucking go
that's
out killing that
murder-worthy,
guy.
dude. I mean, again.
Granted, you were wrong in the first place. Trying to fuck a kid.
You were trying to fuck a kid.
Now, if you're from a third world country, you got to go samurai sword that guy's fucking head off.
Because you weren't doing anything wrong at that point.
You were doing a purely legal thing.
You came to America for hot young chicks.
Yes.
And this dude pussy. Imagine that, dude.
Imagine you're some fucking Mexican. They got some lads on that show. They trapped a couple lads.
A lot of Indian dudes. Too.
Lads and Indians is their fucking. You're from a third world country.
Yeah.
A hot 15-year-old is fair game.
Hot 15-year-old's a hot 15-year-old over there.
You can fucking marry a 15-year-old over there.
Yeah.
You can fuck her and be like, yeah,
she's married too.
She's a beautiful girl. She's my wife now. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my wife. But and then you get to America, some hot temptress.
Oh my god!
And fucking bitch ass Hansen trick you in there.
This dude, can you imagine?
Fuck that.
Getting into America, you worked your whole life, you get all your paperwork, and you're like, dude, I'm in America. Your whole family in India is like, we are rooting for you, and you come over here, and they're like, how is America? Why are you back? And you're like, this place is all right. Just I fucking went over there.
Yeah, right.
Got on TV over there. I was on TV. Like, what show? Like, oh, some show. I forget.
Some show about fucking 15-year-olds.
Some dating
like,
show.
Oh, sweet. Did you get to fuck that 15-year-old? Like, no, it's weird over there. You can't fuck them. You're not allowed. She was hot.
They kick you out of America if you fuck 15-year-olds.
Some fucking guy showed up and kicked me out. I was standing there naked in the living room. I was ready.
Well, what did you write to her? Like, I told her I would teach her how to touch her nipples. And they're like, great.
Yeah, it's like, did he read it on national television? Let everyone know how good you are with words? He's like, are you a woman yet? Have you had your first blood?
I brought you a wine cooler.
To Catch a Predator never gets old. Those jokes have been going on for like 20 years now.
Just to think about a guy who was in America sitting, like looking for work, dad of a whole family, just like sitting on the shoreline. His kids are like, Papa, how was America? He's like, we will never speak of it ever again.
Dude, a lad getting caught. Because leading up to getting caught, he must have been like, dude, America is the best place on earth. I've been here for 3 fucking days and already some hot kid is trying to fuck me.
That's the first thing he does. He gets the internet. He's like, what's the internet? He's like, oh, it connects you to people. He was like 13-year-old girl.
He just immediately Googled. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, but those when they read that, it's just... The lads, though, they're like, yeah. The lads and Indians are like, yes, could you please leave?
Yes.
Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm about to score, dude.
He just cracks him a beer. He's like, here you go.
Yeah,
please.
I'm about to have sex. What do you think? Get out of here.
Dude.
Please.
That is so funny.
You must go.
Oh, my God.
All right, we should wrap it up, right?
Yeah, we're at an hour. Challenge of the week, find my poetry online. I dare you.
Find Matt McCusker. Did you have a name, or did you go by Matt McCusker?
No, I have a pen handle.
Pen name? What's your name?
You have to make a login.
What's your Well, how are they going to find it if you don't?
I had MJM942. That was my login.
MJM942?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy find. Google MJM942.
You might find it, you might not.
Find some poetry.
Yeah, dude.
Also, November 8th, we're doing digital graffiti. The return of digital graffiti.
Yeah, November 8th.
That's still in the works. That might not... I don't know what's going on with
At
that.
Helium, we'll let you know.
November 8th, digital graffiti. I think it's a Wednesday.
Wednesday night, yeah.
Us being mean to other people, which is very fun.
Yeah.
And then November 22nd,
live podcast
at Helium. That's the fucking one.
Yep.
You need to be there. Night before Thanksgiving, we're gonna fucking black out. It'll be very fun. I don't know. This weekend, I'm opening for the Rich Voss down in DC.
Damn.
So if you're from DC, go to that. And other than that, find Matt's poetry online.
Exactly.
Suck our dicks.
If you're Shane's ex-girlfriend, please give me the fucking
If you're
thing.
my ex-girlfriend, don't fucking send anyone that fucking poem.
Oh, man, dude.
Do not.
The dogs are on the trail right now.
If that gets out, I know, dude, don't even joke about that. I would honestly be ruined.
Why?
It's so gay.
What?
I based my whole life on calling other people gay. That's why I dress like this. I'm not allowed to wear anything cool. I'm not allowed to do anything cool.
So if someone finds your love letter, that'd be funny if you started dressing cool after that.
I would have to turn cool.
You'd have to dress cool, yeah.
I'd have to be gay now.
Get like leather boots.
Yeah. Look at that, dude. Those are my shoes.
You have to get pointy leather boots.
Nike sneakers.
You have to wear like a fedora and pointy.
I got some old
You'd have to dress
button downs up
you have
there.
to dress like Rich Voss.
Dude, I'm gonna start wearing Ed Hardy and shit. Yeah. Dude, look how out of style all my old clothes are now. It's really funny.
That's all about to change. It's gonna be like silk suits up there in a minute.
I'm gonna have to.
Dude, people are gonna fucking find that thing.
If somebody gets a hold of that poem, I'm gonna be like the young Pope. I think it's gonna ruin me. It turns out everybody loves it, and they're like, "Wow, what a compassionate, beautiful writer."
Exactly.
No, it's the worst. It's so fucking corny. No, I can't. I cannot.